Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. We're going to talk more football, and this time it has to do with CAF. Yes, the host for the 2023 African Cup of Nations has been confirmed and agreed upon. We hope they don't get stripped this time. 2021, if you don't know those who will be hosting it, I'll tell you later in the program. And also with the Afcon Under-20 Championship, Ghana's final 21-man list has been named. Tomorrow the tournament begins in Niger. Ghana will begin their tournament on February 3rd, so you can be sure I'll bring you updates as well. And also the CHAN 2020, which CHAN is, if you don't know what CHAN is the African Cup of Nations for locally based footballers in Africa here. So that one as well, the qualifiers are set to roll over. It will be in 2020, and Ghana's opponents have been revealed as well. So as usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to get all updates. So we all know what happened with the 2019 Afcon hosting. Cameroon were first given the rights and stripped of it. Cameroon have been compensated with that by giving the hosting rights for Afcon 2021. So if you don't know the host for Afcon 2021, you now do know, and it is Cameroon. Yes, Cameroon have been given further time to plan and prepare for the Afcon 2021. They will not be a host of Afcon 2019, as we are already aware. So to my major story, and it says CAF secures massive victory as Ivory Coast. Yes, Ivory Coast are the host of the 2023 Afcon. Yes, Ivory Coast will host the Afcon in 4 years' time, and it's great to know that we are planning ahead of this, and we are getting ahead of this issue, so that we don't have the issues about being not so sure, not so prepared and all that. We'll be hosting 24 teams going forward from now on, so the infrastructure for each country has to be spot on. So the story says CAF President Ahmad secured a major political victory on Tuesday when Ivory Coast agreed to hold the 2023 African Cup of Nations instead of the 2021 edition. The leader of the African football government body secured a massive coup when he met the Ivorian president Alassane Ouattara in Abidjan. An official visit. President Ahmad managed to convince the Ivorian leader to put forward by 2 years the country's hosting of Africa's flagship competition. The agreement puts to bed the confusion surrounding the future of the host of the African Cup of Nations after Cameroon was stripped of the 2019 edition. In 2014, CAF awarded Nation Cup hosting right to Cameroon, Ivory Coast, and Guinea in 2023, but the level of preparations drew some anxiety, which led to the decision to award the 2019 tournament to Egypt. Now, after the decision to strip Cameroon of the hosting rights, CAF agreed to put off each of the 3 countries hosting of the flagship tournament by 2 years each, which sparked some backlash. Africa's football ruling body faced multiple legal challenges, with Cameroon, Ivory Coast, and Guinea all threatening to go to court of arbitration for sports to reverse the decision. CAF faced a major political dilemma over the executive committee decision after Cameroon were ruled not to have adequately prepared for the hosting of the tournament in June. After the reported changes to the schedule, Ivory Coast, which is now set to host the 2023 tournament, lodged an appeal to CAF against the decision to hand 2021 tournament to Cameroon. But with the Ivorian president Ouattara now agreeing to host the competition in 2023 and Cameroon leader Paul Biya earlier agreeing to stage the event in 2021, Ahmad will continue with his charm offensive in Guinea to seek an agreement for 2025. So that is it. We now know the host for the Afcon 2020, 2021 and 2023, and probably 2025, which is most likely set to be Guinea. Yes, so Guinea might be the next host of the Afcon 2025. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments box. Ahmad doing his magic as usual. To my next story, and it's all about the Afcon Under-20 Championship. Yes, Ghana's final list has been confirmed. You know, guys, all these stories on SaharaFootball.net. It's on you can see the writing there, SaharaFootball.net. You can see the full squad there as well. So Emmanuel Toku is the name that has been removed from that final list. There has been no change whatsoever. not a significant change, but the final 21-man list that for the tournament, which kicks off tomorrow. Yes, it kicks off tomorrow. Niger will kick it off, and Ghana will kick off their tournament on 3rd of February. That is on Sunday. So the story says Ghana coach Jimmy COBLAH has submitted his final 21-man squad to CAF for the 2019 Under-20 Cup of Nations in Niger, which starts this weekend. The former Wild Stars and Interallies coach left out 2017 and Under-17 World Cup star Emmanuel Togo from the squad after the player failed to join in Niamey for pre-tournament training. Only four from the Black Starlets team, which finished second in the 2017 Africa Under-17 Championship in Gabon, made the cut. There are goalkeepers Ibrahim Danlad, Ibrahim Sule, Ibrahim Sadiq, and Mohamed Kudus, who will wear the iconic number 10 jersey. Tanzania-based Enoch Atta-Ejei is the only player based on the continent to be included in the 21-man squad. Ghana opened their campaign against Burkina Faso on Sunday before facing Senegal and Mali in Group B. So the final squad here is here on your screen right now. Goalkeepers, as I said, Danlad of Kotobo, Nuruddin Abdul Manif of Eupen, Belgium, Frederick Asari of Accra Lions FC. Now defenders are Nathaniel Ejei, Fad Ibrahim, Maxwell Arthur of Dreams FC, Montari Kamahene of Dreams FC as well, Michael Beidu of Midtjylland, that's in Denmark, Ishak Okonda, Last Links of Austria, Ishak Okonda of Last Links of Austria, Gideon Mensah of Nordsjælland in Denmark. In midfield, we have Sabit Abdullahi, Ibrahim Sule, Emmanuel Kuma, Prosper Anhiabu, Mohamed Kudus of Nordsjælland in Denmark, Ibrahim Sadiq of Nordsjælland in Denmark, Enoch Atta-Ejei of Adam FC and in Tanzania, and Saliu Babao of Dynamo Brest in Belarus. In the striking positions, we have Basit Abdul Rahman Umar, New Edibiasi United of Ghana, and Frank Ahin of Ostersund FK, and Daniel Lomuti of Wafa FC. So this is the final 21-man squad. Emmanuel Togo has been asked because he couldn't join the team in Niamey in time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box, and we wish the boys the very, very best. The Under-20 boys, we wish them the very, very best. We hope they do well, and we hope they raise the flag of Ghana high as we have been expecting from them in all this time. So the coach Jimmy COBLAH is expecting a victory, is expecting a great tournament. He says his first priority is to qualify for the World Cup, and that is if we make it out of the group stages, because 4 teams will represent Africa in the tournament. Under-20 coach Jimmy COBLAH says Ghana seeking win against Burkina Faso. That's his first priority, to get the win over Burkina Faso. The Ghana coach, the coach of the Black Satellites, Jimmy COBLAH, has described his opening total Under-20 Cup of Nations game against Burkina Faso on Sunday as a must-win encounter, which would enhance the team's chances of qualification beyond the group phase. Coach COBLAH says he expects the Chargers to come out strongly in all aspects of the game to win against a potentially tough Burkina side, and to make a strong case in Group B ahead of other difficult clashes against other West African rivals Senegal and Mali. In an interview with the Graphic Sports from the team's base in Niamey, the Satellites trainer explained that his players and technical handlers were focused on giving equal attention to every opponent in the group without underrating any of them. This is what he said: "I'm expecting the boys to come out strongly in all aspects to win as we help them on the touchline. As you know, this is the first match of the tournament and a must-win game for us. Have been able to know them a bit, but don't forget, every team in the group has to be taken seriously, and we are focused on doing just that," he said. The Satellites will be hoping to qualify out of the group into the semi-finals of the continental competition to guarantee qualification to the Under-20 World Cup, which will take place in Poland in May. Coach COBLAH said his players were in high spirits and noted that the understanding between them was crucial to their success at the tournament. "It's going well as the understanding is growing, as well as the love for one another, which goes with team support." The Satellites trainer has spent months putting his team in shape by engaging them in a series of preparatory games, The team had previously lost 3-0 to Dreams and suffered 2-1 defeat at the hands of Hearts in the build-up to this tournament as well. So the Black Satellites, the preparations for their tournament, wish them the very, very best. We hope they do well and we wish them all the best. The Black Satellites, we hope they do well and make Ghana proud. On the 20 side, in the CHAN 2020, Ghana's CHAN 2020 opponents will be Burkina Faso. Ghana will be playing the CHAN 2020 qualifiers with Burkina Faso. So now they said the draw sees Ghana host Burkina Faso in the first leg in Ouagadougou. The first round matches will be played from 19 to 21st April, with the return legs on May 10th to 12th. Games for the third round will be played on the weekend of September 20th and 22nd. So the CHAN 2020 is a local tournament, African Cup of Nations for locally based players in Africa, and Ghana will be playing Burkina Faso in the qualifiers in April and May. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. That's been it for today, guys. I've been bringing you updates on the local front. The hosts of the Afcon 2023 have been announced, 2025 possibly, and 2021 as well. Under 20 side going to Niger to play the under 20 Afcon. We hope they do well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.